well.
I said that already.
Yeah. Wait, is that just the question?
I think that's a good question.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'll just cut out the beginning whenever.
Okay, cool. So, it is very interesting because I know that at this point I'm kind of used to it, but a lot of my classes, you'll look around and there's like 200 guys and there's like 2 girls. So I've definitely had times where people come up to me and be like, oh, hi, I sit behind you, and I have never seen you before in my life. So people sometimes know who I am and I don't know who they are because there's just like one of me. I think one of the things that is kind of interesting is like when you're in the shop and you're just like, there's just like one of me. I mean, sometimes there will be like jokes that are kind of crude and stuff that doesn't happen if you're hanging around just girls. But I grew up with guys, it's not something that's weird to me. Mostly, I mean, me being a girl does not affect the way that anybody treats me or what kind of work I get to do. Everyone respects me because they know that I'm capable and I'll do whatever I need to do. So, at least in this group, definitely, it's not a big deal. I've had other places where people can be jerks because they exist. But you get in with the right people and you show that you're capable, it doesn't matter who you are. Is that kind of what you want to know?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Right.
I have another question. I guess you sort of explain like how you first got interested, like when you were younger, like how you first got interested in what you're doing right now, and like how you.
In engineering?
Yeah, in
Sure.
engineering.
Growing up, I was always really good at math and science, and one of my favorite things to do was to build stuff. Like, I love Legos, I love Kinects. Every year for Christmas, I would get something and I'd build it. And then, a lot of times, because whatever reason they were designed poorly, and then I'd fix it. As the kind of kid who I would have taken apart everything in our house, but if I did, I would get in so much trouble. So I didn't, but I wanted to. And then when we had something that broke, they'd hand it over to me because, you know what? If I broke it, it's already broken, so it's okay. So I always really liked that, and I actually, in high school, I didn't know what an engineer was, and I didn't know what they did. And I was looking on a website for what possible majors are, and it kind of all came together for me. And I realized that was really what I wanted to do. I actually came into Maryland as a materials science major because when I heard about it, I thought it was kind of cool. And then realized I really like building things that I can see, like race cars. So you can see that, and I started out with like designing that, and then I built it, and now it's in my hands, and I can see it and be like, I made this. And it's so cool. Like, that is really cool to me. So, I think that's, growing up, that was just really it all just came together as engineering.
I guess one more question.
Yeah.
How would you say, in your opinion, like what's the best way to get more girls into STEM fields? Something to that effect.
I think one of the best things is just to kind of show them how cool it is. I think one of the problems I know that exists in high schools and middle schools is people think being smart is not cool. Like, it's not, and they just feel bad about being smart, and they try to hide it. But really, in real life, as an engineer, I mean, one, you make bank, so that's awesome. And you meet really cool and smart people who treat you well because they know that you can also do work. And so I think you show people projects, like, I know that now they have certain things where you just go, oh, here's science, and it's really cool. And just do projects with them. Growing up, I mean, in your classes, instead of doing really boring labs, do things that are interesting, do things that are fun, and show them that not only is it cool, it's just like fun to do, and it's fun to be around. And hopefully that'll help.
All right, that's good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully that was fun.